Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighs in at 179 pounds. Fighting out of Sparta, Illinois, Dylan Hatley. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighs in at 175.3 pounds. Fighting out of Springfield, Illinois, Mike Farris.
Get back to a guard, but here kind of flailing isn't necessarily the position you want to be stuck in.
Very heavy hands here coming from Hatley.
Yeah, I'm really actually impressed with the top pressure and ground and pound that Hatley is presenting.
In this position, Mike Farris needs to do something here. He's got to lock down an arm, jockey his hips, make a move to get out of this position.
No, absolutely. I will say that's interesting. A lot of young guys, Hatley didn't have a lot of experience by his wrestling coming in here. It's a really advanced position to be able to get a high guard like that and actually rain effective strikes. He's doing a good job. Almost sweep here, though.
Oh, very nice move here coming from Mike Farris to get out of that position.
Trying to save the round for him.
He definitely needs to do something here to avoid that 10-8.
Now the 50-50 clinch.
Hatley again is trying to control that head position.
Very good. Farris is actually hitting some.
Oh! Nice takedown with just under 30 seconds remaining here in round one.
And he just establishes the control back in the round again.
Very nice, almost judo takedown there. As we're down to 10 seconds remaining here in round one. What a way here for Dylan Hatley to finish that first round on top in that mounted position. This has to be very, very disappointing for Mike Farris.
Absolutely. He had a chance there to actually kind of get back, regain a little bit of that momentum in the round, but really lost it, just kind of lost his body composure. Hatley took advantage of it, locked up that clinch and that. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house.
Again, looking to advance his way into a mounted position. Yep. And no real guard there from Farris to challenge him. He just slid right into that mount position. Oh.
Big move here coming from Mike Farris, so to change the position. And definitely one thing a wrestler does not want to be is on his back.
No, absolutely. It's not their comfort position. It's not where you, unless you've done years and years of jiu-jitsu training, really want to be if wrestling is your primary background. Where Hatley actually went right and wrong there. He got a little, looking for a sweep. He got a little over-aggressive in trying to secure the arm with his knee. And then Farris was able to use that momentum because he was in a little bit of a bad position to regain this. But looks like Hatley's fighting well off his back, though, not absorbing any damage. Oh, gives up his back there, though.
Farris trying to work that way here into a very awkward position here up against the cage.
Well, Hatley's actually trying in wrestling what's called a Peterson, where you sit back into him. Not exactly seen a lot in MMA, but probably just his instinct coming straight out of wrestling. Reverses the situation.
Again, back into full mount here coming from Dylan Hatley, who begins that ground and pound.
Farris doing a good job of kind of putting hands in, making sure there's no real damaging strikes like he absorbed in the first round, but still just in a completely dominated position. And now giving up his back.
1 minute remaining here in round two. Again, seeks in that rear naked choke.
That could be it.
Farris is trying to do the 2-on-1 here to hold and try to defend.
Deep. He's got to readjust his grip a little bit, and I think that it's in deep. He just needs to readjust his grip, and that could be it.
Oh. Farris doing a great job here of defending.
Yeah, Farris got that one hook out. He got that one hook out. He's turning to face in. That's the textbook defense to a rear naked.
Very nice here. 30 seconds remaining here in round two. Again, top position here coming from Dylan Hatley. Farris is definitely trying to work here to get out of that position. It does not work, though, with just 10 seconds remaining here in round two.
Yeah, that buck off, there's just not much steam to that left with 2 rounds gone in the fight, but he's going for it again, still trying to commit.
Definitely in the world of MMA, no matter what position you end up, you have to keep working.
Absolutely, absolutely. You give somebody a second to work, that could be multiple strikes, that could be all she wrote. I will say I'm surprised with, as well as Farris was able to textbook defend that rear naked choke, that he's not able to establish more of a defensive guard. You know, that's usually the first thing you learn is kind of a defensive guard, and then you transition into how to defend more of those chokes, because that rear naked was dead to rights.
Yeah, he was very deep in that position, which has to be kind of disheartening here for Dylan Hatley, who has had a couple of different opportunities to finish this fight and has not been able to.
No, yeah, Farris is hanging around, but I mean, still all kudos to Hatley. He's completely controlling whatever he wants to in this fight, and he's advancing positions. He's always looking to kind of put the heat on him. He's doing what he should do. Farris is just being stubborn and hanging around at this point.
As we get ready here for the third and final round, remember to always follow us on Twitter at @Shamrock_FC for all of the latest information. Here we go, third and final round in the opening contest here at Shamrock FC 273, live from Lumiere Place Casino.
Again, right to that double. Steps across, though. This gives Farris a chance to attack his neck.
Now, Hatley is doing a great job here of playing head positions with Mike Farris.
He is. He got his head a little low there and almost got threatened with a choke, but he was able to readjust and prop it where he should be.
Again, here, great moves by Dylan Hatley. He is absolutely controlling where this fight is going, which is what he wanted to do in this contest. Although it looks like Farris here potentially throwing that high guard, looking for some type of choke and submission here.
Well, see, this is what I was talking about. If Farris could actually establish some kind of defensive guard where he could look for something off his back, that could be a game changer. You know, he's been mounted. He's had to buck off, expend a lot of energy. But if he could control him in his guard, maybe get Hatley a little over-aggressive on trying to work his way to mount and catch him, I think that's his best shot right now.
Yeah, as we've seen here, he is definitely down 2 rounds to nothing in this and needs to mount some type of offense as we are almost to the point here, halfway through round 3.
Yeah, down 2 rounds. He just ate a big shot over the top there. That's not what you want to do late in the fight.
Hatley beginning to tee off here, but Farris is trying to stand up. Got very nice move here to remain inside control.
Oh, nice. He knee slid through. Farris was able to get his leg in there to make sure he didn't pass right into side control, but good knee slide motion by Hatley.
Definitely Hatley has a pretty decent wrestling pedigree here. He's doing quite well.
I'd say so. Hip motion, his commitment to the takedowns, even the little bit of the unorthodox judo throws he's been able to step through and hit. Definitely a lot of prospect in the future of Hatley.
1 minute remaining here in the third and final round, where it has been all Dylan Hatley so far. Again, a lot of wrestlers like to work out of this half guard position. Seems to be a good setup for some ground and pound.
Exactly. Even the way he was able, that's what I said, not having much actual fight experience to be able to get the mountain rain down punches. Me personally, I would much rather be in someone's half guard raining down punishment than being in mount, having them buck off, and me trying to maintain position. I mean, I'll get an underhook and try to punch and elbow somebody all day long. We get a mount position, it gets a little bit squirmy. So,
30 seconds remaining here in round 3.
Short time. Farris just kind of throwing up a little bit of a schoolyard choke here, but Hatley makes him pay for it with a short shot.
Scooting into the mounted position here, Hatley working. Very nice reversal there coming off of the cage for Farris, but it may be too little too late here.
Absolutely. Right back into a mount just for good measure.
Third and final round in the books here at Shamrock FC 273.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision, Dylan Hatley.
Big win for Dylan Hatley.